I think to close out, and there is probably, even though my notes is about a page and a half long, there's still stuff that I probably didn't even go
Okay.
talk on, but things like what's happening in San Francisco with what in terms of what happening in their housing, and what happened during the pandemic with El Segundo, was that people are moving into these vacant homes that were bought by the city way back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Just saying like, listen, if these homes still remain vacant, we are going to take these homes over, because why are we're choosing to leave these homes vacant when we have a homeless population in our
Right.
cities?
Right.
And
Right.
what
Exactly.
my question is trying to get at is that magic wand moment, right? You have this the power to change things um in a very profound way.
Yeah.
What would you prescribe, and what would you want to see change?
Yeah. It is. Everyone says it's a crisis. I think most people agree that it's a housing crisis. It's getting worse. Um, people, I think a lot more people realize that it just needs a structural change. Is what I believe in. Um, and all bets are off right now. We need bold moves. We need public housing. We need government intervention. The market is not solving the housing crisis. It never will. Um,
Hmm.
so some of the things that we need to do are eminent domain on derelict properties, taxing on properties that are going vacant. We have luxury condos that are being purchased as investments yet kept vacant because they can afford that and they're getting appreciation and equity. Those they need to be taxed extra for doing that. They're taking away inventory from our people. Um, Back when we had a redevelopment agency, they were abusing that. They were taking the purpose of the redevelopment agency was to take, at least 20% of that was supposed to go to affordable housing. It was
Hmm.
used as a retail economic engine. They were using eminent domain to take over
Hmm.
old businesses, and they were turning it into new movie theaters, things like that. Well, why don't we use eminent domain to actually give a return to the people? So we have burnt out buildings here near where I live now. We have open lots that people were complaining about. They didn't want things built there. Let's use eminent domain. Let's take that over and let's put public housing there. A lot of the costs of constructing affordable housing is due to the land costs. Well,
Hmm.
let's do eminent domain. Let's have the city subsidize that, help that. The land costs would be low to the nonprofit developer, and we could actually get that in there. Um, you know, those types of bold moves are needed, um, and that would bring in people who would have um, income to actually live for a change.
Hmm.
They wouldn't all be going to housing, and they could actually patronize the businesses that the city relies on for their tax revenue, um, and help our schools get their enrollment back up again,
Hmm.
um, and and create that community fabric that's been deteriorating over the years. So yeah,
Yeah.